and out of the box. My name is Tristan. I'm going to be the one doing pretty much all the videos. Today we are working on my dad's 04 Chevy Silverado 2500, and we are going to be replacing the coils, wires, and spark plugs. We got it all from Amazon: NGK plugs, wires, and then coils. You're going to need a 10 wrench, a 5/8 spark plug, 3/8 ratchet extension, and then a 10 mil with a ratchet. Alright. So the first thing we're going to do here is, so you can see the wire here. What you gotta do is just pull it off like that. Then you just reach down there. And then just give it a pull. And it comes out. And obviously you can tell that these need to be done. They're bad. Then you have this plug right here. It's just a little tab you push up on and then pull out. So you just push up on that and then it pops right out, not your way. And then you can just move this harness out of your way like that. Get the 2 10 mils. So let's see. You guys kind of set up here to where you can hopefully see what I'm doing. Yeah, so we're gonna take out this 10 mil right here, and we're gonna take out this 10 mil right here. So with our 10 mil, go in here. It shouldn't be that tight either to where you're gonna have to worry about it. Move this harness out of our way. I do have an impact that I could use, but I'm not doing that. I'm going this way. If you guys do use an impact, just be careful on when tightening them. You don't want to over tighten it and then crack it. So since I got it loose now, we're gonna take the ratchet off. Make sure we don't lose the bolts, because we don't get new ones. You have to reuse these ones. Say goodbye to my 10 mil wrench. So you pull them 2 10 mils, it pops right out of there just like that. No, nothing more to it. Pull the 10 mils, pull the wires, it comes right out just like that. Alright, so now we're gonna put these bolts in safekeeping so we don't lose them. And then you're gonna take your ratchet with your spark plug socket, and you're gonna go down here. Sorry about that, guys. I'm working right above you, so I accidentally hit it. But you're gonna put it on there. I actually think, never mind, we'll do it like that. You're just going to want to make sure you have it on there all the way before you guys start going reefing on it, which you'll know because honestly now I know it's on there because it ain't moving anymore. So now you just want to break that loose and then pull that out, and then you can replace it with new. And yeah, so I'm going to do this whole side, which is 4 of them, and once I get done with all 4 of them, I'll get back to you guys. I just wanted to show you guys this plug here. And my dad's truck does have a misfire, so we, of course, first things first, you go to spark plugs and coils and all that. And this does look pretty black and gross, so I'm gonna say that's our problem for our misfire. Alright, time to do the other 3 and I'll catch back with you guys. Okay guys, so another thing I want to point out to you is Let's see if I can just get the camera down there. So you see that end right there on that spark plug? It's that little silver bit right there. Okay, and when that happens, just get yourself a pair of channel locks or pliers or something, and you're just gonna grip onto it and you're gonna yank it off that way. You can try using your hands, but you probably aren't gonna get it. So use vice grips or channel locks or pliers or something where you can grip onto it and yank it off. Alright, I'll catch back up with you guys. Alrighty guys, it's Justin back here. I told you guys I'd come back when I had this side all done, and it is all done. Just make sure that everything is clipped in, pushed in. You hear it click. If you don't hear it click, then it ain't in. You also could give these spark plug wires just like a little tug. Make sure they don't pop off right away. When you put these on, you want to hear a little like snap, pinch, you know, whatever. Yeah, these are the old ones. Spark plugs are up there. But the reason I said you need a wrench is because for this front coil, which I can't remember off the top of my head which cylinder this is, but I'll put it up on the screen. You need a wrench to get at this bottom bolt down here. The top one's fine, but this one you need a wrench to get at. That one back there, that one is not fun to get at because you got the firewall in your way. So good luck to me and you guys in advance. But yeah, so my tripod also did break, so we are kind of, hang on, let me get my other leg here. There it is. Trying to figure out how to get it lifted. Okay. Now I really lost it. It's on the ground. It looks like it doesn't wanna hang out with this. We're gonna pull that off like that. Pull these hoses out of our way just so I can see a little bit better. And then it does break loose like that. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna hit you guys with a time lapse while I do a couple of these. You know, I'll give you guys some action and how I'm doing it. So yeah, I pull everything off. I put all the spark plugs in, then I put the wires on the spark plug. Then I'll put on all the coil packs, tighten them, put the wires on, then plug it in. On, I want to point something out to you guys before you go do this and you mess it up. So there is two different size bolts. You have a longer one and a shorter one. You'll realize that once you pull them out, but if you aren't paying attention, you'll just think that they're all the same. They are not. This is a longer one, this is a shorter one. The shorter one goes on the bottom, the longer one goes on the top. So the longer one will go up here on top and the shorter one will go down here on bottom. Make sure you don't mess that up, because you don't want the longer one on the bottom and the shorter one on top, or your coil isn't going to sit in there right and it ain't going to be tight. So make sure you put the long one on the top, the short one on the bottom. so I don't know how well you guys could see that in the time lapse, and I'm sorry if the camera angle wasn't good. I'm guessing it wasn't. My hands were probably in the way most of the time, and I'm sorry about that. But we got all the coils off now, so now I'm gonna pull the plugs, or the wires, then the plugs, and then I'm gonna reinstall the plugs, the wires, coils, and then make sure everything's all tight, plug it all back in, and that's gonna be a job well done for today. I'll catch up to you guys when I have this all out, and I'll probably do another time lapse of me installing it, and then yeah, I'll catch up with you guys at the end. Appreciate it. Okay, so I am back. I got all the spark plugs and wires off. Now I'm gonna take the new spark plugs, put them all in, put the wires on, coils, make sure everything's tight, plug it all back in. I have told you guys 100 times now. Now it's time to do it and wrap this project up. Time lapse for you guys. Here you go. Okay, as you guys see in the time lapse, we finished everything up. I made sure everything was tight, everything was plugged in, nothing was loose. So we got all 8 of them done, this side and that side. That back one actually, excuse me, wasn't that bad, you know. See, now when I used to own my 1500, I did the coils and spark plugs and the whole 9 yards, and that one, I don't know, I guess I struggled with it, but on the 6.0 motor I did not. So I don't know if they're just a little bit different or what, but yeah, I mean, here's the old plugs that were on this side. They're definitely junk. They're definitely not good plugs. But that's gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys learned something. It's time for you to get out there and do your spark plug wires and coil packs on your Chevy. I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share the video, do what you want. Peace out, guys.